How you doing? This is Sean McVeigh with Sean's Outdoor Adventures. In this video, I'm going to go through each of these climbing systems, which is the quickest and easiest to get up a tree, what's the best, what's the quietest, what's the loudest. Let's go through all those details in this video, and to get it started off, I'm going to do a split screen here, trying to show each method at the same time, and I'm going to time each one to see what's the most efficient. This tree is going to be our test subject. But here is my new climbing system, my ultralight climbing system. The whole system weighs 3 pounds, and I just did a video on it. Got me up 21 feet, just over 21 feet with these 3 brackets. And by the way, I really like these XOP backpacks because they have these straps built in. I've got my tethered platform right on here, and my brackets, just using the straps for the backpack. So we're going to start the clock when I touch the tree for each of these test subjects. Also, I'm going to put a rope in the tree up here just so I can mark the spot for each stand, that's the distance I got to get to. So that's going to be about 21 feet. Let's get started. So in this situation, I have sped up the footage so that you don't go totally crazy being bored here. But I timed this whole experiment. So I'm going to tell you how long it took to climb up and get set up. Then I'm going to tell you how long it took to climb down for each method. And then I'm going to tell you how long it took to pack up each method. So as you can see, the third one over is my hand climber. I definitely am very comfortable with that, and I've really refined my approach over the years, and it is the quickest method overall. And so to climb the tree with the hand climber, it took me 4 minutes and 25 seconds to get all the way up and set up. To climb down with the hand climber, it took me 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And to pack up, it only took me 1 minute and 57 seconds. So the next, probably the quickest one after that is all the way on the right is the XOP sit and climb. To get all the way up, it took me 5 minutes and 84 seconds. To climb down only took me 2 minutes and 44 seconds, and to pack up took me 2 minutes and 6 seconds. It takes a little bit longer with the XOP because the little bracket pieces you need to loosen to get the straps out. It just takes a while to unscrew them and screw them back in. Then the next is all the way on the left. That's my little aider climbing system. So I basically created 3 brackets that you strap to the tree, and there's a 3-step aider that you use. And with that particular setup, I'm using it for saddle hunting. So I did set up my platform, my saddle platform, and for each of these, as soon as I got all the way up and standing, I started to climb down. Now, as you can see, real quick, I'll interject. I'm completely set or packed up and away with the hand climber. That's why that's blacked out. So getting back over to my little aider climbing system, it took me 6 minutes and 40 seconds to get all the way set up and on the platform. It took me 3 minutes and 18 seconds to get down, and 1 minute and 55 seconds to pack up. So then the longest lasting system that took the longest all the way around was the hang on with sticks. It took me 8 minutes and 33 seconds to get up, and it just takes longer to get a hang on stand on the tree with you got 2 straps to deal with and everything. To get down, only 2 minutes and 52 seconds, so it doesn't take long to get down, but the pack up, Now 5 minutes and 9 seconds is how long it took me to pack up. Now 5 minutes really isn't that much time, but when you compare it to the others, it really was quite a bit longer. So Again, this is 5 minutes for this system. For mine was a minute 55. For the XOP was 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And the hand climber was a minute 57 seconds. So what I'm going to do now is obviously I'm finishing still packing up the hang-on with sticks. But now we're going to transition back over, and I'm going to have all of them lined up next to each other and give a final synopsis of all of them. Alright, now I just want to run through each setup. I'm going to weigh each setup and give a overall synopsis of the experience. So first, I think the heaviest is going to be the Sit and Climb by XOP. Let's bring that over. I'll also mention that for each one I did wear the backpack. There's different approaches to strapping the stand on your back. You can either use the straps that come with it. There's aftermarket strapping systems like I'll show you in a second on this XOP. The most comfortable that I have found is to actually strap your backpack on and then use a strap around the backpack and strap the climbing stand on. I'll show you how to do that in a minute with the Lone Wolf. But this, although this is an awesome backpack, this XOP gear backpack, it is very heavy. So it has most of my hunting gear in there, minus layers of clothing. And I got my scale here. Let's see what it weighs in at. So right there is 9.6 pounds. And that has like my binoculars in there, grunt call, rangefinder, bow hoist, knife to gut out a deer, flashlights, carabiners. I use different types of systems for hanging the backpack. Something like this I'll use to attach to like this XOP. I don't have a little rope tied on there, so I always have this just in case I need it. So I throw it around here and carabiner it on, and then I just go. You could also put a strap or a bungee cord around that to hold it in tight. I did not for this example. So the weight of the XOP tree stand by itself, let's see here, (21.1 pounds. So you add another 10 pounds with the backpack, there's 31 pounds right there. I do tie little loops on there. I'll hook my bow hoist to that when I'm climbing my setup. So 21 pounds there. For my Lone Wolf, this is probably my most efficient system. Obviously I haven't seen the footage side by side yet, but I've used this almost exclusively for 15 years or so and really refined my ability to climb a tree with it. I have a loop here just to throw just a straight up carabiner, you know, snap that on there like that, and as well as whatever else, maybe the little thing to hoist up my bow. So let's the scale calibrate. That stand right there is 15.9 pounds. So roughly 5 pounds lighter than the XOP. Comparing this to the XOP, the climbers are the safest and easiest way to climb a tree probably. You're always tethered to the tree. The Lone Wolf clipping system here, far superior to the XOP. I love my friends at XOP. They make great equipment and it's a little more cost effective than Lone Wolf. But the system for loosening the straps, it's very noisy and takes a long time. You know, loosening it, tightening it back up, and it's not smooth. Like trying to get the cord through there, it doesn't run smoothly. With the Lone Wolf, it slides in and out very smoothly. For example, slide out, slide in very smoothly, clip it closed. Very nice, quiet, and efficient. So that's one thing about the Lone Wolf that I think is far superior. If you have the money, again, I love my friends at XOP, and I'm sorry to say it, but Lone Wolf has a sit and climb. I would pay a little extra money if I had the money to spend, just for those clips right there. But you know, for me, if it comes to a long distance hunt, you know, this stand is going to take precedence over that stand because of I'm saving 5 pounds. That's just me. These stands, being as heavy as they are, make it difficult to do long hunts. So now, I didn't get to show you this. I have the XOP. This is a really sweet strapping system for their stands. A very worthwhile investment if you use a hang-on stand and you're going in deep. I have the, this is their medium-sized stand, and so the weight of this with that climbing system, let's see what that is, 17.95, so basically 18 pounds with the carrying system. One drawback to the carrying system is you're either going to have this hanging from your stand when you're in the tree, or you're going to have to unclip it, and then where are you going to put it? It's kind of bulky. So yeah, you could try to jam it in your backpack, but it depends on how much room you have in your backpack to begin with. Now, one of the drawbacks to these hang-ons with climbing sticks is climbing sticks are so bulky, and that's one thing. I weighed the hang-on stand by itself, not including the climbing stick. So this is the Vanish. This is their lightest stand with 4 climbing sticks. Let's see what that weighs in at. We'll weigh it with and without the sticks. So with the sticks, we're looking at 24 pounds. One of the other drawbacks to the sticks is they're so big and bulky. You could drop a stick and, oh, by the way, these straps here, love these straps. So this is the type of strap I use to strap my climbing stand to my backpack. I'll show you that in a minute. But I strap the climbing sticks to the stand itself. So the climbing sticks, 4 Lone Wolf climbing sticks, and I use one of those same straps to hold the sticks together. Let's see, 4 climbing sticks, 10.9 pounds. 10.9 pounds for 4 climbing sticks. And the Vanish XT, 12 pounds. The big drawback to the stands and sticks is it's just so much, it's so bulky. So you add the weight of the sticks and then you got to find a way to, you know, get your backpack on there. And that's, for me, another 10 pounds. So there's over 30 pounds. Alright, so I'm in the middle of editing this video and I realized I forgot to show you what I told you I was going to show you, which is how I strap my climbing stand to my backpack. And there's my backpack and the climbing stand. Now I just need to find where I put my strap. Here it is. So these straps, I'll put a link in the description section for these kind of straps. Just has the metal clip on the one side. I really use these a lot for many things, strapping my climbing sticks to things. So basically what I do, and this is one of the reasons why I have like this carabiner on the top, is I'll actually take my stand and I'll use the crossbar here to set right on top of the backpack. I just throw this little strap, this little rope around that, and then hook it into the carabiner. So that's going to carry a lot of the weight right there. But then I'll also take this strap, I'm going to go underneath the shoulders of the backpack and then up through like the stand itself. So I'm going through these here, and that's going to prevent it from sliding down in the carrying process. And then it's just a matter of, you know, cinching the strap down. This strap is way longer than it needs to be. You could always cut them shorter. I just never bothered to. I did take some camouflage felt and put it on there just to quiet it up, you know, in case you dink it against the stand while you're trying to do this. It's not as noisy. With the extra stuff, sometimes I'll just kind of put it around the stand or something just to get it out of the way. My stand is loose, so it's making little noises when I hit the stand. So this is a lot more comfortable than actually having the stand on your back. over the years, I kind of gravitated into going in and out like this. So I'm just showing you that in case it's something you're interested in. The padding on the back of this backpack is comfortable against your back. The metal of the tree stand with the straps is not so comfortable. You can get those aftermarket XOP straps like I showed you, but it's extra bulk and an extra thing you got to deal with. So this has worked out pretty well for me. Just showing it to you in case you want to incorporate it. Now let's get back to the video I previously recorded and just forgot to show you this part. Now I didn't include the weight of the tethered harness. I use this for my safety system for all of the climbing examples. The tethered Phantom by itself with this little pouch on there. There's something in the pouch. What do I have in there? Okay, there's a tethered strap for your back. So the Phantom with that 1.8 pounds, but you don't really feel that when you're on it. The big weight comes in the weight of the ropes and the carabiners. Both my ropes together are heavy. Okay, then there was the system I came up with. So the 3 steps, the aider, and the platform from Tethered. I put this little thing on there just to, you know, for like my bow rope or whatever. Let's see here. So that's 2.5 pounds right there. Hit that, make sure that's included in the weight. 7.3 pounds. 7.3 pounds versus over 30 pounds for all these different setups. This is going to make it a lot more mobile for me. I can get down and move. I can get down in about 5 minutes. So for me, I'm going to be really using this approach this year quite heavily, but it's not for everyone. It's not, you have to be comfortable climbing trees. The next best thing would be the sticks. So my climbing system just by itself without the platform I think is about 3 pounds. Oh, hold on a second here. 2.8 pounds for my whole climbing system. So that is with the brackets that go on the tree and the aider system. 2.8 pounds compared to 10 pounds, and this is very bulky. That stuff I could just throw in a backpack. This, when you're going through the woods, even when you have it strapped to your backpack, it's getting caught on branches and it's hard to be quiet. The added noise, now you can quiet the sticks down, but you're adding weight, which it's worth it if you want to add the weight and do all the work to quiet them down. But with these systems, there's a lot of inadvertent clinks and bangs, and so it's a lot of work to quiet them down and be careful to not, even with the climbing stands, I accidentally bumped them a couple times and the seat fell down. I'm a little rusty. The season hasn't started yet, and I also wasn't trying to be ultra quiet. If I was in a hunting situation, I would have been a lot more careful. In addition, like typically when I'm using any of these stands, I'm using my arborist harness, and this is heavier than the tethered saddle, as you recall, was just a little over 1 pound. This, well, it also has the ropes attached. Hold on. Detach the ropes. So this saddle here is 3 pounds, so more than twice weight. And 3 pounds doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're wearing that around your waist compared to the Phantom saddle, you start to notice it after a while. Alright, now one thing I got to try, because somebody mentioned it after I posted my first video on this climbing system, is the DRT Arborist climbing system. I just ripped my bag all up. See if I can use it to weigh this. But I ordered the stuff to try the DRT. So I have 65 foot of rope, 10 millimeter. I've got a 15-ounce bag and throwing rope. And then of course I'm going to need this. And I'm going to actually need another carabiner, which I don't have in there. Throw a carabiner in. So the stuff that you need to do the DRT, what's that going to weigh? 5.5 pounds. So 5.5 pounds. My other was 2.8. I really think I'm going to go with the system I came up with, because I'm about to go try this and make a video with that for the very first time. I'm also going to make a video on how to use a climbing tree stand and get around a tree branch. A lot of people don't go up a tree with a tree branch in it with a climbing stand. I'm going to show you how to do that. Anyway, I'm about to try this for the first time, and I've seen it done. It looks like a ridiculous workout to me. So it's heavier than my system. It's much more of a workout than my system. You're throwing a thing up in the air, and if you miss, you're standing there throwing it. So I'm already not a big fan of it. It is a system. You can do it. But as far as being light and mobile, I think what I came up with this system is superior. It might not be, though, as safe for everybody. It depends on how good you are at climbing. You might need to go with something like the DRT, where but you're also going to have to be comfortable being horizontal, and stuff can fall out of your pockets in your backpack with that system, so you might have to leave all that stuff on the ground in a backpack and then hoist it up with a rope and then another rope for your bow. So alright, I'm going to go do those videos next. I'm also going to air those in the near future. Don't forget about the giveaway. I'm giving away, where's my saddle? Here it is. With my friends at Tethered, we're giving away a Tethered Phantom saddle and set of ropes. I got both my ropes right here. So Phantom saddle, set of ropes in the month of October. Make sure you get in on that. Real easy to get on that. Go to my website, Sean'sOutdoorAdventures.com. Go to the giveaways page. I'm also giving away some compound bows. I'm also going to make a video today on how to shoot out of the saddle, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching this video. Until next time, take care and God bless.